Tonight, Ali is happy to see she. The cops question Trevor Ben yet again, and one man gets his last paycheck as a pile of greasy pennies. I am Rico Bulford, and this is Uncut News. Yesterday, the presidents of China and Guyana spoke for the first time since the PPP won the election. Apparently, China is interested in greater cooperation and relations between the two nations, and during the Zoom meeting yesterday, President Xi suggested that the two countries earnestly respect and accommodate each other's core interests and major concerns, promote the Belt and Road Initiative, and expand collaboration in areas such as energy and infrastructure. Or at least that's what they're telling us, is what happened during that meeting. This morning, the police questioned Trevor Ben yet again. This time, it was concerning accusations of illegal land transactions amounting to more than 100 million Guyana dollars. Ben said the police asked him about the lease of a plot of land on Mandela Avenue and the sale of land on Aubrey Barker Street, on the grounds that he had no power to do so. Following his release, he maintained his innocence and told the media that he feels like the government is trying to victimize him. He is already before the court on a charge of misconduct in public office in relation to a piece of land in Ogle that was supposedly owned by Nissel. When asked about that, he pointed out that he could have not stolen the money, as that money was paid to the state's coffers. The police have yet to announce if they would charge him again after today's interrogation. As the standoff continues between the health ministry and nurses at the Linden Hospital complex, they have now directed their rage at the hospital's matron. They said that matron Annette Jones has refused to meet with them to discuss their concerns because she feels that she will be recorded. The nurses contend that the matron, who is supposed to be their representative, has not spoken with them once about their demand to have Sweet Man Smalls gone. So they now want her gone too. The health ministry says that it's not talking until the protest stops, while the union representing the nurses maintains that they are not on strike, but they have basically been taking turns blocking Small from entering the hospital. This morning, 45-year-old inmate Tajay Singh thought today was a great day to escape from the Lusignan prison in broad daylight. Police in a statement said he jumped the southern prison fence and escaped into a clump of bushes at around 7 a.m. But somehow, Singh's foolish plan must have worked, cause as of news time, he hasn't been caught by the police. But we'll let you know when they catch him. They usually end up getting caught doing something stupid, like trying to swim away from a fisherman. Now it's time to tell you about Best Buy's car of the day. Currently on sale is this 2018 Suzuki Swift RS Sports Edition. It comes with Bluetooth, CD stereo steering controls, crystal lights, mag rims, fog lamps, and much, much more. Pay cash for $3.6 million, or pay down as low as $720,000 with around $70,000 monthly, and it's yours. Call or WhatsApp 662-0844 for more info, or visit their showrooms at 171 Peter Rose Street, Queenstown, or Lot 2 Lamar Street, and tell them Noriko sent you for this sweet, sweet deal. One 17-year-old genius in Burpees decided to get on the news the hard way. Last night, Kelvin Clifford of Number 2 Village thought it was a good idea to get high as a kite and get behind the wheel. Well, his nocturnal nonsense came to a dramatic end around 10 p.m. when he lost control of the vehicle and careened off the roadway, one village away from his home. But miraculously, no one was hurt. He was arrested and charged for driving under the influence of alcohol. When they did a breathalyzer test on him, his blood alcohol level was over 0.4%, which basically means he's lucky the police caught him before he fell into a drunken coma and died. Today, 23-year-old officer Jason Butters was charged for the offense of dangerous driving causing a death. He's accused of falling asleep at the wheel and crashing into the median at the Makdoum public road. The impact of the crash killed his passenger, 33-year-old Amina Suklaw. Butters pleaded not guilty to the charge and was released on $150,000 bail and is expected to make his next court appearance on March 23rd. Police say they are investigating the unnatural death of 15-month-old Sahara LaCruz at Kobora Village, Maruka, Northwest District. According to reports, early yesterday morning, the child's mother witnessed baby Sahara have a seizure before becoming unresponsive. A post-mortem examination is expected shortly to determine the cause of death. You can multiply your cash by selling digital top-up. This is a legit way you can earn some extra money at your business or to supplement your existing side hustle. Become a top-up vendor quick and easy through Cellular Plus. Call them on telephone number 685-3109 for more info. It's now time for today's Run Report. Today, the nation recorded 84 new cases. There are now a total of 209 persons dead and 7 persons in the ICU. There are 684 persons in home isolation, and the total number of known cases now stands at 9,322. So please, people, wash your hands frequently. Avoid touching your nose and mouth and mask up before you leave the house. When you do leave home, try to avoid enclosed spaces and large crowds. And remember to give 6 feet of space between you and others. Now, let's take a look at news in the region. In Trinidad, the anti-gang bill of 2021 has been passed in the Senate. The bill was passed with 24 senators on the government and independent benches voting in favor and none against. The 6 opposition senators abstained. The bill reintroduces anti-gang law in Trinidad to protect against the proliferation of criminal activity. The bill will now be sent to the House of Representatives for debate. The Bail Amendment Acts and the anti-gang bill was first introduced by the UNC in 2011. 5 years later, the People's National Movement, when in government, sought to extend the life of the legislation to prevent persons accused of serious crimes, namely firearm-related offences, from accessing bail for 120 days. The opposition UNC did not support the bill when it was first brought before Parliament in 2020, saying the legislation infringed on the rights of citizens. If you own one of the best diesel engines in the world, then the name Cummins is very familiar to you. But even the best engines need spare parts, am I right? Powered Automotive Truck Spares and Engine Parts at 1161 EE Eccles stocks Cummins engine parts for 6BT and 6CT engines and much more. Call or WhatsApp 697-0171 or follow Powered Automotive Truck Spares and Engine Parts on Facebook. Over in Jamaica, someone might have stolen a vial with 10 doses of the AstraZeneca vaccines from the Cornwall Regional Hospital in St. James on Monday. The vial was discovered to be missing after a standard inventory check. The Ministry of Health said they will be reviewing CCTV footage and several staff members have already been reassigned, pending the outcome of the investigation. This follows 2 other incidents when over 14 doses were lost due to workers accidentally dropping the glass vials. So it sounds like in Jamaica, the nurses either have butterfingers or sticky hands. And now for our weird news story of the day. A Georgia man who was expecting his final paycheck from an employer said that the money instead arrived as a pile of oil-covered pennies. In November, Andreas Flutton submitted his 2 weeks' notice, and Miles Walker, the owner of Walker Luxury Auto Works, was clearly none too pleased to hear the news. Flutton said he then left the job due to a toxic work environment, but he was still owed $915 for his last paycheck, which Walker told him would be delivered in January. Well, after waiting several months, on Sunday night, it finally showed up. No, not as a check in the mail. No, it showed up as 500 pounds of oil-covered pennies dumped in his driveway in the middle of the night. Then, to add insult to injury, his petty ex-boss also left him a little love note. When the media asked Walker why he did it, his response was, "It doesn't matter, he got paid, that's all that matters." Flutton said the pennies are currently being stored in his garage while he works on cleaning them so they can be cashed in. But if it's any consolation, the weight of the copper in those pennies alone is more than double his paycheck. Who said luxury can't be affordable? Move into your own home in 2021. Lenore Estate, West Coast MRI properties are within your reach. Move out to the landlord's place and put that rent money towards your own 5,000 square foot property. Call or WhatsApp 592-618-5702 or call +1 516 476 2172 for more info. Moving on to our Uncut News Viewers Poll question of the day. Every day we pose a question about current events in Guyana, the region, the diaspora, and how you feel it relates to us. So, you give your responses in the comments, and we'll read the best ones in the following episode. Yesterday's question was, Curaçao is the second Caribbean nation to partner with Microsoft to digitize the education sector. Should our government consider such an agreement? Troy DeWeaver said the government of Guyana should get Microsoft to teach them about education. Ha ha! Oh, I agree with you on that one, Troy. And Bisham Durup says, yeah, why not? It's never too late to learn something new. So, good stuff. Now for tonight's question. How do you feel about Guyana's closer relationship with China? Is it to our benefit, or are they just another foreign power looking to expand, well, their power? Think about that question and tell us in the comments below. If your response is good enough, we just might feature it in Thursday's episode. Anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight. Check us out tomorrow for another. Until then, I'm Rico Polford saying good night, folks. Hey, Uncut News viewers, thanks for watching. You can subscribe by clicking on this button over here, or click over there for more news. You can also drop a comment to let me know if you've made it to the end of the video. Goodbye for now.